the wildest boxer in Russia. Despite his ugliness, he can destroy any opponent like a wild beast. Even legendary figures like Orlovski and Emelianenko cannot compete with him for a round. The name of this crazy monster is Vyacheslav Datsyuk. Between the spotlight of the arena and the shadow of prison bars, Vyacheslav Datsyk's life trajectory is always marked by extremism and controversy. This boxer, who once shocked the industry with a dramatic defeat in the mixed martial arts arena, turned around and became increasingly embroiled in hate speech and illegal behavior. Vyacheslav Datsyuk was born in 1980. He was a wild child from a young age, often fighting and causing him 16 concussions. His aggressive behavior ultimately led to on the police watch list, but at the age of 18, Vyacheslav Datsyuk became interested in sports because he learned that boxing could punch people for free. Vyacheslav Datsyuk, without any technical skills, but with incredible stamina, he is also known as the Red Tyson. 1 year later, he made his professional debut against future UFC champion Andrei Orlovski, nicknamed the Bit Dog. Unlike Russia's Datsyuk, Orlovski spent his entire life honing his skills. Experienced and skilled in technology. After the match began, the two boxers instantly engaged in a scuffle. However, Orlovski, who grew up in the gym, is much stronger than children on the streets. The fighting experience gained from fighting on the street is useless. Datsyuk looks like a huge punching bag. In the first round, the bulldog tortured his victim and completely controlled Mount Tyson.
And a big kick by Orlovski. Wow! They're slugging it out here!
But everything changed in an instant, as this monster concentrated all his power in one fist, setting Orlovski on a journey through a dreamlike world. Soon, the brother of the legendary Emelianenko will come to destroy this crazy beast, and the Russian sports legend Emelianenko is indisputable. The popular candidate seems to have little chance as he has fought against legendary figures such as Mirko Cro Cop, Fabrizio Verdum and George Barnett. When the bell rang, Datsyuk retired this legendary figure in just 10 seconds. Due to the fact that skilled warriors cannot even hold on to Datsyuk for one round, the organization has decided to give him an equally crazy opponent. The name of this giant is Santos. He is known as the arena chef because he turns every opponent into a dish. At the press conference, Santos attempted to breach the opponent's defense through intimidation, but he did not expect Datsyk's madness to be much higher. These two wild beasts. We are about to discover who is the fiercest and wildest. These crazy beasts seem to be equal to each other, but among the wild animals, there is only the most powerful one. As the battle began, Datsyuk showed his opponent who was at the top of the food chain. However, Dos Santos believed that he still had a chance to win when he was able to stand up, but Datsyuk quickly buried these thoughts. Dos Santos' confidence has been completely lost, and he weakly refuses to continue fighting. Show Dos Santos who is the real Lion King in the lion pack and who is the coward and coward. After defeating such a powerful opponent in his first match, Datsik confidently began to conquer the pinnacle of MMA. But unlike other boxers, this crazy Russian robbed shops in his spare time. He was soon declared mentally deranged and sent to a mental hospital. When he escaped from there and illegally arrived in Norway, where Datsik was found unconscious and arrested, he was subsequently deported back to Russia. He was imprisoned for a total of 9 years and was released in 2019. As soon as Vyacheslav Datsik was released, he immediately returned to the field, but he was no longer as imposing as he was when he was young. Because of his bad reputation, no organization is willing to accept red hair Mount Tyson. But Datsik still got a chance and eventually returned to the field completely. Although he looked like an angry troll after his release from prison, his fists still had explosive power. He confidently knocked down any opponent he encountered, but his wildness always showed. As is well known, Datsik is like a wild beast, entering the boxing ring like hunting. Vyacheslav Datsik is the most extraordinary and manic boxer in the world, so only one boxer can be his strong rival. His name is Tyson, but unfortunately, not the king of boxing, but the king of rooster hairstyles, Tyson. Unlike his previous opponents, Tyson is much smaller than Datsik, thanks to his speed. He is able to control the pace of battle. His swift pace hit the target, but Mount Tyson's heavy armor with red hair did not feel pain. But this speed made Datsik very angry. Even though it was slow, he still hit Tyson with a series of lightning-fast punches. Soon he punched Tyson's body out of the boxing ring, and his spirit left this world. Prove that some little devils cannot defeat him. Vyacheslav Datsik is the craziest boxer in Russia. Despite his obesity, he destroyed his opponents like a wild beast. He could have been called one of the greatest boxers in the world, but due to his madness, he was unable to unleash his potential. How did this man, labeled as a neo-Nazi, fighter, and fugitive, tear apart the boundaries of social norms? Datsik's next opponent is the great Antonio Silva, a Brazilian boxer known as Bigfoot due to his massive physique. This Brazilian is a former UFC boxer. In addition, he recently defeated legendary boxers such as Fedor Emelianenko, Travis Brown, and Alistair Rin. But as soon as the bell rang, all the glory was shattered. Datsik brought a painful and terrifying carnival to this legendary Brazilian. This wild Russian was even better than his opponent, and he didn't hesitate to let go of his defense. Even a huge body cannot help Bigfoot escape the pursuit of the red-haired monster. Antonio Silva was hit hard by Datsik like drinking his last glass of vodka, leaving Brazilians unable to defend themselves and waiting obediently for his failure. Datsik ended the entire game with his classic predator roar.